Hello and welcome back to A Foreigner and Family Farming in the Philippines. And I am on the back of the squatter area. Del Monte, you see the pineapples over there. We have two areas that Del Monte did not plant pineapples. On this side, which was the kind of the squatter side, and then the other side as well. And so since Del Monte extended the contract, we are going to try and utilize both pieces of land here, this side by the squatter area, which still has the trees on it. I'm hoping we get those gone, and the other side, which is in a little bit better shape. So maybe we can get a corn harvest going out of this. And I spent the day back here deciding what I was going to do, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to try to do that, squeeze that corn harvest in. It would be a smaller area, and it would be a learning experience. So, and see how that goes, and see if we can make something out of that on a smaller scale rather than try to go big scale. So, I was back there just clearing weeds, small trees, and kind of trimming up these banana trees, which may be a moot point. I may be getting rid of these banana trees, but regardless, I was hacking through weeds and vines and all kinds of bush back here, kind of surveying the area, deciding if this was going to be the spot to do it in for the corn, if I want to go ahead and try that. And I think I do. And I actually, there were some heavy little stump type weeds. There were a variety of different things, and this kind of cane grass that cut me on a couple spots. But I actually was going for some woody type weed deal, and I caught my ankle with the machete, and I thought for sure it was going to be a gusher, but it didn't cut. I was like, what? Didn't cut the sock? Okay, and it didn't start gushing, so I'm like, okay, well that's good. I got lucky. Maybe I came with it more to the side than directly down, because I had just sharpened that blade. Hurt like hell, still does. Waiting to get home to see what that looks like. But actually made me think of a poem by Lord Byron, The Dying Gladiator. When you cut yourself, you're waiting for the first drops. And in that poem it goes, there's the first of a thunder shower, like the first drops of a thunder shower, the first drops ebbing slow. It's like just waiting for the deluge, but nothing came of it, so that's good. It's close to the Achilles tendon, not quite. It was more to the side. I don't know what kind of tendon that is, but so yeah, just cleaned up these banana trees a little bit. Deciding, I don't even think they're going to be here. I think we need to go ahead and experiment with the corn while we've got a chance to do it. I was just waiting for the squatters to get out of there, and it looks like they're working on it. I was walking by, they're loading up the materials in a cart, so it looks like they're getting rid of that. And then we just need to get that fence patched up and get the trees that they had planted, that they're somehow tied to. We need to get those gone, but they're not back here anyway, so we could still use this. It's just it inhibits. The more of those trees that are gone back there, the further up we can plant corn. And looking back, this looks kind of small, but some of these trees I just walked up it actually extends back pretty good. And I was up here even trimming out some of all the banana. There's so many banana trees over on this side. Clearing a lot of those, and a lot of the weed brush, just kind of getting a feel for it. There's going to be a lot more clearing. Have to probably not going to get a tractor over here at first. Just going to get the carabao to do the plow. And then see how that goes with us cleaning up the weeds and getting 2 harrows in afterwards. I took a better look at those cacao trees that are up there. All those pods were just rotten and the ants were just riddled. I don't think they just weren't taken care of, and the ants got in there. I don't know if there's some sort of pesticide I can kind of eliminate those and take better care of the tree, so I don't have to like let the pods rot on there so the ants then get in them. So take a look at that. And I actually, for lunch, I fell asleep over here, and a cow snuck up on me while I was asleep. Like, came right up on me. I thought he was gonna lick me for a second. Freaked me out though, because I was just dozing off for lunch there, because that was some hard work back here. Just trying to get a feel for it. Now I'm gonna head up over to the where we're working on the fence, give you an update on what we're doing over there. So I'll just pause it for now. And I haven't made it over to where we're working on the fence yet. It's just, this is kind of one of my favorite views on the property here. I come out of that tree canopy there where I was trimming the bananas, and actually these bananas are under canopy and they still have, their production is higher than those that are out in full sun, significantly. I thought that would cripple it, and the trees are like bunched together, like 3 and 4, and some of these bundles I'd have trouble even just carrying after you cut them down. But I like the view here, because you can see, like, I'm at a little hilltop here. I got that hilltop there, a little hill here, a little hill there, and one in front of it, and then another one off to the side. And you know what? I was looking and I wasn't even bringing the camera over, so I don't know if you guys even saw the ones I was kind of pointing to. But it's just a nice view. And just because the pineapples are short, it does take away some of the distance, but it lets me at least kind of envision what I need to try and do. It's like a blank canvas, but you just come out of the canopy into that, and it's nice. So I'm going to get back over to the fence and give the update there, check on the progress. Alright, so I made it back down here. I'm going to call this fence pineapple fence because we're working on a couple of different fences. Tomorrow we're going and working on rubber fence, but this is where the area that we were coming down from yesterday, and we've actually come down very well. We had the posts here, we're getting the barbed wire up, we got the rest of the posts going. Getting some more of that barbed wire. It looks like we might get close to finishing this out to the end of the road here today. And then we're going to go work on rubber fence tomorrow. And we got a whole bunch of materials. We got 50 more posts, a couple cubics of sand, some more cement, and some barbed wire. So we want to get that cleaned up over there. Rubber is getting all, we're going to try and do all cement posts. Here at Pineapple Fence, I could not afford all the posts. And we did get hosed on the posts. I'm going to reiterate that. We paid up to 400 something pesos per post on some of those. And now we got it down to 260 pesos per post, which is still, I think, ridiculous for a cement post. But, and I looked at the posts, the ones that we had gotten before were flimsy, and these that we got today are solid. I wish we'd had those over here, because some of these are cracked, and I would have liked to have used some of these posts for that. But it is nice to get this boundary taken care of. We've got the far side boundary over there. You can kind of see that fence over there. And it was kind of a spectacle with the delivery. They were supposed to go to the rubber fence area. But they did not. They came over here to the pineapple fence area. So we had to then try and take them over there. Then they couldn't get up the hill to follow us over there. So that was a spectacle. There's the fence. I'm trying to get it to focus and hold it steady enough to where you can see it on that side. And which leaves the whole back side that still has to be done. And so we got a good day's work in. And well, that'll be it for now. See you tomorrow. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.